Hello everyone. Welcome to our digital marketing channel, and I'm restarting our updates on a weekly basis so that every week what are the important updates we are seeing in digital marketing. I'm going to give you an update and insight about what are these updates. And this week, because the first week has already passed, so the second week, so for these 2 weeks, I have brought you some very interesting updates. And again, the first update which happened on May 4th, and this update is very important update, which is update of Microsoft Unveils Next Gen Bing and Edge, the future of search. Now, I would say that after Microsoft have invested into OpenAI and they have got integrated the ChatGPT into the Bing and basically along with the Edge browser. So if you see, this is going to be a game changer for Bing. The reason for that is because the more people are moving towards other search engine. Until now we know that Google is only dominant search engine, but as people are going to Edge and people are going to use this Bing search with the ChatGPT, they will be getting more interesting and more accurate and up to the mark answers to the direct question they are asking. So this is going to be a great thing. And also one more important thing, what Microsoft is trying to do is, rather than just keeping it as a simple program, they are making it as a platform, which means they are allowing third-party developers to integrate new applications into their Edge platform, so that additional developers can also write some new programming and new kind of applications to enhance the existing ecosystem of the Microsoft Bing with the ChatGPT itself. So that's the first update of this particular month. And number two, so what is this update? Okay, see, one problem many SEOs would be facing is, sir, I have updated the content, it is not getting indexing, and also personally for some of my client projects, I face this issue where you update the content, but the content is not indexed by Google. You are giving it in sitemap, you are submitting it to manually into the index, but it is not updating. So one of the answer given for this question is Google indexing speed. Key factors include quality and popularity. So what is the key takeaway here is, if you want your content to be updated very quickly by Google, so one thing what you have to do is you have to make sure that your content is high quality, and number two is you share it on social media, you make it more popular so Google can index that content as quick as possible. So update number 3 of this month, and I would say that this is one of the biggest update for SEO professionals. Now on March 10th, okay, when Google had their Google I/O Summit, where they have explained about what are the new things they are coming up with Pixel phones. They are coming with the tabs, with a new Google tab system, and also the more advanced things they are developing in Gmail with the help of AI, and what are the different changes. And apart from that, one of the biggest change they are going to do is the search engine, where Google reveals search upgrades at I/O and generative AI and perspectives. Now, I want to give you a little bit of insight into this and how this can be a big impact on an SEO. Let us say, for example, if you type now in Google search engine, with a family, is it better to go for a vacation in Kerala or Mumbai? This is a question, and I will type a question and enter. Now, generally, the idea is it will pick up websites, it will give us the websites. With this new concept of generative AI, where the AI will able to understand your question and able to bring up the relevant data with relevant pictures and relevant information, and on the top of the search results, it is going to show off all this information. Now, basically, it is more challenging for an SEO perspective because it's not a featured snippet. It is not a featured snippet where user can click. This is the AI going to answer the question right on the top of the search engine, which is basically a generative AI. So that's what I'm saying, that you have to keep track, like what type of queries Google is showing the generative AI, and we have to understand that with this update, when it is being rolled out all over the world, then there will be a very big impact on the search results, because obviously the search traffic, the clicks will act on. When the user get the answer directly, why would he go to your website, right? So this is a very big challenge for SEOs, and let's see how we can tackle it and how the experts will give us some insights into it and how we can able to work out on this aspect. And number two, the second thing which they have also implemented is a concept called as perspective. Now what is perspective is, if you are looking for something, okay, so we will be getting, like, if in the search box, below the search box we'll get an option of perspective, where what Google will do is it will fetch the data from social media sites, from Q&A websites like Quora and forum websites, and it will show some of the details or the perspective of general audiences. And unlike SEO, unlike implementing an SEO, instead of that, Google will show perspective of different users from different channels like social media, etc. For example, if I say, if I have a question, for example, how good is a vacation in, let's say, Mumbai? That's a question. Now, it will show the results normally, but on the top of the screen, top of our search box, below the search box, it will show an option of perspective. When I click, it will show up the data not based on SEO, but based on different forums and different social media sites where we can see the perspective of the user. So this is actually a very, very big update, we can say, for our SEO world. And let's see, we have to wait and watch how and when it will be rolled out all over the world. The next update is Google Bard removes waitlist and add images and coding features, and this is a great news for us. Like, until now we had to wait for Google Bard on the waitlist, but now it has removed the waitlist. And also very soon I'm going to make a video on the Google Bard, and also we will compare the ChatGPT with Google Bard and see which is more effective for different various tasks of digital marketing, various tasks of SEO as well. So this is just with our Core Web Vitals. Now, if you are aware, there is a metric in Core Web Vital called as FID, First Input Delay. Now, what is First Input Delay is, it calculates the time taken by the page to respond. For example, if the page is loading, now how many milliseconds it will take until the user can click, until the user can load something, that's the responsiveness, right? But the problem is, it's not giving you a very accurate picture of the waiting time. So Google have developed this new metric called as interaction to next paint, okay, INP, interaction to next paint. What it will do is, when the web page is loading in the real time, it will track the delay from the one point of element to the next point of element, and then it can more accurately calculate that what is the delay, for the user, for the click, for the particular interaction to the web page. So this was initially in the experimental stage, and Google have moved it from the experimental stage into the pending Core Web Vital stage. And once it is moved from pending to the finalization, then we can also see it in the insights about this new update as well. So this is going to be a very, very important, and we have to keep track on whether how it is affecting our website in terms of Core Web Vitals metrics as well. And also in future, I will make once it is get live, I will make a video on INP as well, and we will see how exactly it works out. And the next update is Google Teases update to helpful content system. Now, already we know what is Google helpful content update, which is about providing valuable and useful content. Now they have made few more changes, few more updates into it. Now, what is one example of that is, in a lot of websites, what they are trying to do is, once they got a ranking, they try to write about all random content to get the boost and get the ranking, correct, for more traffic. So Google is now basically giving some more updates and guidelines. You can check on this link as well, where they are giving some suggestion that your content should be more valuable and useful for the user. Your content should not be on random topics, but to one core topic of your website, okay? And also the content should answer all the questions of the user related to the given topic. Like this, they have given some more guidelines of the content update, where Google helpful content wants to make sure that the content is really created for users, not just for SEO ranking, and it has to be providing more value to the user. So this is also a very important update, and we'll see when it will completely roll out, and then we will have a big impact on the search results as well. And then YouTube is now going to do ad blocking. Okay, there are a lot of ad blocker softwares which you can use to access YouTube, but now some of the Reddit users have the groups that YouTube is now not allowing some of the apps or some of the website users who are using ad blockers. So because they are stay subscribed, and also hit the notification button so that you can get update and stay connected with Web Trainings Academy.